There was once a man named Raghav. He had everything people dream of, a job, a house, and a routine that worked like clockwork. But inside, he felt empty. Every morning, he woke up with a question echoing in his mind. Why am I even doing all this? He wasn't poor, he wasn't broken. He just felt nothing. No joy, no excitement, no spark. It was like he was living without being alive. One day, as he sat in his small apartment staring at the ceiling, Raghav whispered to himself, maybe this is what life really is, empty. But then he heard something, a small voice inside him say, or maybe you just stopped looking for meaning. That night, he couldn't sleep. He thought of all the years he had spent chasing what everyone else wanted. Grades, promotions, compliments. And yet, when he got them, it never filled him. It was like pouring water into a cracked glass. The next morning, Raghav did something strange. Instead of going to work, he went to the old part of the city, to the orphanage he used to pass by every day, but never noticed. He walked in, awkward and unsure. A little boy with messy hair looked up and said, "Are you here to play with us?" Raghav smiled faintly. "I guess. Yes." For the first time in months, he laughed that day. Not because something funny happened, but because he saw life through the eyes of children who had nothing and yet they were alive. Every weekend, he went back. At first, to escape the silence of his own life, but soon, to listen to their stories. A little girl told him, "When I grow up, I'll buy a house with blue walls." Another said, "I want to be a teacher, so no one feels small." Raghav realized they had dreams, even when the world had given them nothing. And he who had everything had stopped dreaming. Weeks passed. He started teaching the kids how to read, how to tell stories, how to believe in something again. Each word he spoke to them rebuilt something inside him. He was no longer just existing, he was living with meaning. One rainy day, one of the kids asked, "Uncle, why do you come here when you have work?" Raghav paused, smiled, and said, "Because here, I remember who I am." And that night, as he walked home in the rain, he realized emptiness doesn't mean nothingness. It means space waiting to be filled with purpose. Raghav didn't become famous. He didn't make millions, but people started seeing light in him. Not the kind that shines from success, but the kind that glows quietly from the heart. He started painting again, writing again, laughing again. And every time someone asked him, "How did you find happiness?" he would say, "I stopped searching for happiness and started creating meaning." Years later, when Raghav looked at the children he had once taught, now grown, working, smiling, he felt something powerful. Peace. He realized that life's emptiness is not a curse, it's an invitation. An invitation to build something beautiful out of nothing. So, the next time you feel lost, when your days feel meaningless, remember Raghav's story. You don't need to wait for life to give you meaning. You can create it one kind act, one dream, one choice at a time. Because sometimes, the man who has lost everything is the one who finds everything that truly matters. And that is the real meaning of being alive. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to Rise with English. Learn English. Feel inspired.